And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UCW-Zero. Josh Damien here alongside Jeff Reed. And what we have here is a match from the UCW-Zero Vintage Vault. As you see, this is the tag team that we haven't brought to UCW TV before, but this is the God Squad taking on SCM as well as Los Mochi Paco, who is a former member of the God Squad. This is a six-man tag. At the time, the SCM was Junior X and Zach James, who were the tag team champions. And look at this. It looks like we've got some 3-on-1 action, taking out David the Destroyer right here.
Oh, great tandem offense here. Look at that double drop kick right to the face of David the Destroyer. You mentioned it, Josh. This match coming from February of 2012, right after Paco was unceremoniously kicked out of the Job Squad, a team that he formed, and he was the leader of this team. But right now he's looking for revenge as he comes over the top rope with a sunset flip.
Going for the pin, only able to get... I couldn't even tell if that was a 1 or a 2, to be honest with you, but Los Mochi Paco, of course, a former tag team partner of Junior X, who is currently in this match, tag team partners with Zach James. And for those of you who have been watching UCW-Zero TV, you know that that's no longer the case.
Yeah, Zach James and Junior X at one time, one of the fan favorite, one of the best tag teams in the Western United States. We all know how that turned out with Zach James taking Sierra Rose over his former partner, Junior X.
Yeah, they had a tall, handsome guy in that group. I don't know what happened to him. As we see an Irish whip right here from David the Destroyer. Oh my gosh! Monster clothesline just about took off Zach James's head. We might want to make sure that that boy doesn't test positive for a concussion, because I don't know if he's in or out at this moment.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera caught it, but what you saw was the Deacon laying his forearm into the back of the head of Zach James, slowing down his momentum coming off the ropes, and then we saw the end result. What a clothesline by David the Destroyer. You mentioned decapitation, and that's probably a pretty accurate depiction of what happened right there.
Good golly gosh. It's the only way I can describe that is the Deacon going for that suplex right there on Zach James, who may or may not currently be conscious with us, only able to get a 2 count right there as the Deacon goes to work on Zach James.
And now making the tag to Bronson, the Altar Boy Bronson as he was known at this time. Kind of a reluctant tag partner of the God Squad. He definitely had some allegiance to Paco, and we'll see how this plays out as this match progresses.
Well, I mean, you know, Jeff, I know that you didn't go through wrestling school, but one of the things is that you get very attached to someone who is taking you through these trainings and leading you and teaching you everything that you know. And although Bronson went through the UCW-Zero training school, as Bronson goes for a pin here, only able to get a 2 count, you know, Los Mochi Paco was really the person who helped him develop as a wrestler, and you know, still helps him to this day. Not necessarily during this time, but to now he does.
Yeah, definitely took the younger competitor under his wing, showed him the ropes, tagged with him on numerous occasions, and it really is like the tutor and the student aspect right here. But as you see right now, David the Destroyer, he obviously has no love for Zach James as he was stepping right on his throat. And now with the referee distracted, the Deacon choking Zach James. An illegal maneuver, but you got to appreciate the tag team strategy of David the Destroyer and the Deacon of Doom.
No doubt about that, and I think you got it exactly right. A tutor-student scenario. It's kind of like a mentor and a protege, whereas, you know, I'm the mentor and you would be my protege, Jeff. As we see a tag here.
I have to be your protege?
Well, you know, it's just I just know more about the business than you do, but... You know, it's okay, that happens. As we see the Deacon taking Zach James and putting him in the corner here.
You can't see it, but I am shaking my head right now. But on to more important things. The Deacon shoots Zach James into the corner, and let's see what he follows it up with. Oh, James trying to get a... Look at that maneuver. He backflipped him right into the ropes, hooks him, pulls him out. This could be that Hangman DDT. Oh, did you... We talked about Zach James might have a concussion. I don't think there's any might about it right now. Drop straight on the frontal lobe area. What a maneuver by the Deacon.
You know what, though? I think Zach James had some instinct left in him, though. I honestly think that if Zach James's feet had left the ropes, he could have potentially been dropped straight on his head and broke his neck. I think that was a very dangerous maneuver right there, and Zach James was lucky that he didn't actually break his neck or something even worse.
A valiant effort by Zach James, attempting to fight back, but you gotta wonder, how much does this young competitor have left? We saw that clothesline, and then that Hangman's DDT, and look at that chop. in the exposed chest of Zach James.
Yeah, nothing Zach James can do about it, as David the Destroyer was actually holding him against the ropes. Beautiful snapmare right there from Bronson and a kick to the back. Look at what Bronson's got. Oh, a drop kick.
And right now, Zach James needs to make the tag to either his tag team partner, Junior X, or the UCW-Zero Triple Crown winner. We're talking about the heart and soul of UCW, Paco.
Yeah, you've done your research right there, Jeff. Tag made to David the Destroyer, and what do we got here? Maybe a little bit of double team action? Oh my gosh, that was just a brutal. Yeah, things are getting choppy here, Jeff.
Yeah, now David the Destroyer shoots him off. Big hip toss. Cover, that could be it. Oh, big kick out by Zach James. But I love what we're seeing right here, the aggressiveness from David the Destroyer. We've seen this wrestler on the program before, and we've mentioned the silent violence behind David the Destroyer. This guy is he's just got a very mean predicament to him.
You know, in all honesty, he looks a little bit more mean in that yellow and black. He doesn't really look as mean here in the silver and white, but look at that right here now. Despite the fact that Zach James had a little bit of a comeback there, well, wait a minute. I may have spoken too soon.
What a maneuver by Zach James. We've heard that been called the slice bread #2 before. Running up the ropes, backflipping, and then count, almost a reverse DDT is how that move ends. Zach James needs to make the tag right here to Paco or Junior X. Big turning point in the matchup.
Yeah, he almost made the tag to the wrong tag team there. Realized where he was, and then he finally was able to go back. But David the Destroyer holding him down, and it looks like he did make the tag to Junior X. A little bit of boom boom sucker right there to the Deacon of Doom. And look at this.
Hooks under. Beautiful maneuver. A neck breaker and a DDT. Very innovative maneuver by Junior X. Love that. Oh, but look at Bronson. He saw that it could be over, and you got to give it to the rookie. He pulled Junior X's foot and made sure that 3 count didn't go down.
David the Destroyer on the offensive now. And throwing those big haymaker punches to Junior X. Those will cause a concussion by themselves.
Yeah, David the Destroyer, not very pretty offense, but definitely effective. Those big right hands, we saw him laying into the head and right there into a body shot. Now look at him just drape that rope across the face of Junior X. Nice reversal by X, goes for the clothesline, hooks under. Oh, good counter into an arm drag by Junior X. Ducks under, oh, right back, oh, and there it is. Dropping him tailbone first on the mat. That looks incredibly painful, Joe. Have you ever taken that maneuver?
No, but it's super effective.
You sound like someone who's speaking from experience, but I think you're lying.
I look at this here now. David the Destroyer still on the advantage after that big full Nelson slam, right? Well, not a full Nelson slam, a modified full Nelson slam. There's Bronson now in the ring here for David the Destroyer.
Oh, and a very nice maneuver here by Bronson. Probably learned while he was under the tutelage of Paco. That's called a dragon sleeper, and you see how he's isolated the competitor in the center of the ring, working back towards his corner. This is sound tag team strategy.
You've definitely got that right. I think there's a pinfall right there, only able to get a 2 count. I think one of the best things that Junior X could do right now is actually tag in Los Mochi Paco for a couple different reasons. Number one, the crowd is behind him completely. Number two, if you bring in that mentor against his protege, the mentor is going to win every single time. But a beautiful roll-up right there by Junior X. Oh my gosh. Well, there's those concussion punches I was telling you about. Hey, how about 3 of them instead?
And then rolls him up into a schoolboy. Only got a 2 count. But you know what? I got to say, the God Squad's continuity in this matchup, very impressive. We mentioned they are no longer a tag team, but you got to think, man, while they were a tag team, a very formidable force in UCW-Zero.
Yeah, they even held the tag team titles. Oh my gosh, Junior X. That's vintage Junior X right there, just getting out of that situation. And here's exactly what I was saying. Los Mochi Paco, mentor, about to take out his protege.
He's taking him to the woodshed. Paco, reversal. Oh, nice maneuver there, but he goes under. Looks like he's just lounging around on the ring, and then he backflips. Come at me, rookie. Big clothesline by Paco.
And look at this. David the Destroyer is going to go up and over and apparently into our cameraman as well.
And this could be some of that high-flying offense. No, the Deacon trying to sneak up behind Paco. and the chase is on.
You know, Deacon's always been a very grounded individual.
Oh, and a backflip by Zach James. It landed, but oh, did you see the Deacon? And the Deacon looks like in this matchup, he is scared of Paco.
Oh, I don't exactly. Well, wait a minute. Why Deacon is going up?
We call this the bird's nest. That's where we keep our cameras here in UCW-Zero.
Yeah, and it's not exactly the most safe place. Anytime that you go from 10 feet in the air straight to concrete, it's not the best idea.
Action all over the UCW-Zero arena in this great vintage matchup that we're watching right here. What is Paco doing?
Oh, did you see what just got thrown to? Was that a kendo stick that just got thrown to him?
I'm not sure, but whatever it was, he just laid the Deacon out with it. And Paco up in that very precarious position on top of the bird's nest as the fight ensues here in the UCW arena.
Zach James just cleared everyone out of their chairs.
What in the heck is going on? This is absolute chaos.
Shouldn't there have been a 10 count by now?
And Paco standing on the perch above Paco's place.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness, across, that's 10, 15 feet in the air. Paco comes off with a beautiful crossbody, takes out the referee and all four competitors. Breathtaking, Josh, breathtaking.
Well, you know, I'm not sure anyone's breathing under there, so I'll definitely give you that one. But my goodness, he just laid out every competitor in this match. The referee. Looks like Zach James is stirring a little bit. Wow.
Absolute chaos here in the UCW arena. This is obviously from our vintage vault and a vintage maneuver that will live on in the memories of all the fans in attendance here at the Ultra Championship Wrestling Arena.
Zach James throws Bronson back into the ring. Bronson, of course, is the legal man, as well as Los Mochi Paco is the legal competitor, I believe.
Oh, and Bronson going for his finisher. No, counter by Zach James. And I don't even know how to call this action. It is all over the place. All six competitors look worse for wear.
Well, you know what? The referee is down. The referee is out. As long as the referee is unconscious, no one is winning this match.
And what is going on here? Zach James looked like he's tying up the legs of Bronson.
Oh, man.
Paco up at the top. Crossbody and a leg drop. Referee rolls in. 2, 3, and it is over. SCM and Paco winning in this vintage match. And what a matchup it was, Josh. All over the arena, up in the bird's nest, down to the floor, and the pinfall happening in the center of the ring. Vindication for Paco and excitement for the fans.
Yeah, you talk about taking it to the limit. I'm pretty sure that's what these competitors did. I mean, I know for a fact that the Deacon of Doom is scared of heights, and Paco just chased him up that ladder. That's how much the Deacon is scared of Paco, is that he will take one fear over another. And as the tag team champions at this time, SCM and Los Mochi Paco, victorious here in this matchup.
Yeah, great to see Paco living on in the center of that UCW ring. I can't wait until we get this guy back. Former Triple Crown UCW-Zero champion, one of the best, definitely. Great to see him in the center of that ring. Hope to see him back soon.
There's no doubt about that. Great competitor and a true friend to not just myself, but everyone who has ever come across him. We've got a lot more coming up here, including your main event of the evening, as this is our UCW-Zero Rewind. Take a look at that.
Words can't express that maneuver. Just completely took my breath away. Amazing.
More to come, including your main event.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.